What's good, my movie lovers? Let's talk about some movies. And today's movie I'm gonna be talking about here with you guys is that we're gonna be talking about Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Now let's get into this movie. Now this movie follows Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, who embarks on a journey to return home after the Trojan War. Now I really do appreciate Christopher Nolan for taking his time out to give us an impactful story. And I like how this story really tells and unfolds the story of Odysseus and his struggles and what he's been going through throughout his journey with his men. And you could really tell throughout Odysseus' face that he been struggling trying to find his way back home. Now there are some tough moments throughout his journey that he gotta get through, that he got put into and to help his men get out of. Now I really do love the horror sequences throughout this movie, and they really put it in very well and have it not sloppy or forced at all. Now the person who had played Odysseus, he go by the name of Matt Damon. He was able to play Odysseus very well, and I mean very well, to the point that he was able to bring the story of Odysseus to life through his acting. And now I gotta say, Matt Damon, he really stole the show for this movie as Odysseus. Now there were a couple of times throughout this movie where the movie really made me want to get up and give it a standing ovation. Especially during those horror sequences that made me really want to get up during the movie and give it a standing ovation. I really do like the visuals and the effects this time around throughout this movie. The visuals looked very good and it really brought everything to life throughout the movie. Now I really do like the score for this movie. I really do feel like that the score really complemented this movie very well. And I honestly forgot that Travis Scott was gonna be within this movie, and I did not know how good he was gonna be acting within this movie. Even though he wasn't there throughout the whole movie, he was still good during half of the movie that he was in. The fight choreography throughout this whole movie was really good. I feel like I didn't have no problem when it came to the boxing and the fighting throughout this movie. I really do love how well this movie was shot and directed. Christopher Nolan really know what he's doing when it comes to directing a movie. And I just hope that one day I'll be able to work with him as an actor on one of his movies. Cause the guy, he could really direct, and I mean that. Zendaya is within this movie as well. She really played her role really good as Athena. And I like the way she was able to play that character very well and actually bring Athena to life. And Hathaway is within this movie as well. She played her role as well as Penelope. And I gotta say, Anne Hathaway, she is one of my favorite female actors as of now on. Tom Holland is within this movie as well. He played his character very well as Telemachus. I love me some Tom Holland, but it was very different seeing him within this movie than the Spider-Man movie, and it was very different. And I gotta say, Tom Holland, you did your thing, man. Now the runtime for this movie is 2 hours 53 minutes long, which I did not care at all. I honestly wanted to see more. And when the movie was over, I was highly pissed. I would be willing to see this movie again. Now I never saw a Christopher Nolan movie a day in my life until now. I probably had saw a movie or two of his in the past, but just didn't know it was him. But Christopher Nolan, dude, you got yourself a new fan though, by the way. I like how Odysseus was able to give us a little bit of backstory on his journey and what he went through with his men before he ended up where he ended up. And I feel like that was just a good backstory and how he was able to explain everything and what he went through. And I do feel like that there's a what the fuck moment throughout this movie. And I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. You guys gonna have to figure out for yourself. But now I'm gonna have to give my ratings on this one. A to if you should see this in theaters. B to if you should stream this at home. Or C to not watch this at all. I'm gonna highly have to give it to A. You must want to go see this movie in theaters. Because the story for this movie is really impactful. You get to experience the journey that Odysseus really go through in his struggles and things like that. And I feel like you guys will have a great time watching this movie in the theaters. But that'll be it with this video right here. Like, comment, subscribe. Once you subscribe, turn on all notifications, because if you don't, you may not get the newest videos from me when I post for you guys. So yes, turn on all notifications. Be part of the Movie Head Game family. My name is Don. Tell your friends about me. Follow me on all social media. Link in the description down below if you like. And I'll be back on here more videos for you guys really soon. What you guys think about the Odyssey? Do you guys like the Odyssey? Do you guys love the Odyssey? Do you guys hate the Odyssey? Do you guys want to go see the Odyssey? Do you guys love the Odyssey just like me? Let me know some of you guys' thoughts and opinions down below. I really want to hear it all. Peace.